I want to thank y'all for coming out today. I want to thank y'all for coming out every day, every week for the last year. What you have done in this district is give somebody the crazy idea that maybe sitting at home with grandkids might be more fun than dealing with y'all every day in the office. So thank you and congratulations to you. So do something right in the fall. Four of my ancestors fought in the American Revolution. And I'm very proud of that. It also makes me think about what it takes to get people up out of their normal life and out fighting against, very powerful forces that are trying to dominate their lives. And I think what you see in this country right now answers that question. Because when we have a president who in the last 24 hours, 6 times, has tried to get the Department of Justice to arrest and investigate his own political opponents, that's authoritarianism. And we need to be really clear about what we're facing in Washington, D.C. right now. Lamar Smith's gone. Lamar Smith helped give us Donald Trump. He's going to have a whole year to work out that agenda and to continue to be a yes man and to continue to degrade the environment, degrade the political environment. But when he's gone, Donald Trump is still going to be there if he doesn't get impeached and taken out. But the only thing that we can do to stop that effort is to take Congress. The only battle in front of us right now that can stop the Trump agenda is the battle that we're fighting right here, right now. And this group has been fighting that from the very beginning. And I am so pleased to be able to meet so many of you so oftentimes and see what you're able to do when you get together and decide that we're not going to take it anymore. That's what my ancestors did. That's what you've done. You are firmly in the most patriotic tradition. Don't let anybody ever tell you that dissent is not patriotic. Because I'm in a room full of patriots right now, and I'm proud to know every single one of you. Now, we have had a member of Congress in this district for 30 years now that has wasted the time that scientists have given us to deal with climate change. We could have dealt with it when it was cheap or easy, and we didn't because folks like Lamar Smith were there. We could have dealt with money and politics, but we didn't because folks who were in Congress like Lamar Smith were on the tape. Money is the great silencer in politics, and Lamar Smith has stood there and said nothing on behalf of the folks in this district that Donald Trump is actively hurting right now. Next year, that's going to change. Next year, with the help of folks like you, there's going to be folks in Congress who give a damn about what happens in our world. We're not just about the folks at the top, but the folks on the bottom. Our party, the Democratic Party, is the party of the working. We say it every year, and it's got to be true this year. We have an obligation now to go out there and locate the folks who are on the bottom right now, who are at the business end of this economy. And I don't mean the big business end. I mean the end point now, like gun. Who are losing in that economy and losing in that politics, and involve them in this politics. We have a hard time sometimes as a party getting outside of what I call the min-maxing mentality, where you're spending all your time on the easiest gets, on the triple Ds we call them, the folks who go to 3 Democratic primaries. That can't be the extent of our reach now. We have to go find the folks that are hard to find and bring them back into the fold. And there are 2 ways you're going to do that. You're going to knock on every single door, which this group has already started, and I'm so proud of the work that you're doing. But it also means that you have to run candidates that people know they can trust and who are funding their campaigns in ways that people can understand who they're accountable to. We're not taking any corporate PAC money in this campaign. We're saying no to the folks who have dominated this economy and who have run it into the ground multiple times. If we do that, we can reach the people who have walked away from politics, the people who look at the system and see it as nothing but a rigged game. But that means that we have to look at this victory as a signpost on the way to the real fight, which is getting somebody into Congress who knows how to fight, how that system works, and who knows that their job is to be the inside man for the outside movement to put them there, for the folks like you who are here every single day grinding it out on the ground. I say this often. If you haven't met my son yet, I'm sure I've shown you a picture yet. His name's Henry. He's 3. I spent the night last night fishing his cat out of the tree, which is kind of awesome. You don't want sirens and lights from the fire department in your yard as a congressional candidate, by the way. That's the wrong kind of attention. But Henry has never known a world that wasn't breaking temperature records, wasn't smashing through new lows in politics. I want him to be able to turn on the television and turn it to what's going on in politics, and me not have to feel like I have to watch him like he's watching an R-rated movie. I want a world that if he decides that he wants to have a family, no matter who his partner is, that if he goes to the hospital for the birth of his first kid, he's not worried that it's going to bankrupt him. I want to know that when him and his descendants look out the window, that they know that we did right now every single thing that we could to save this country from the forces that are tearing it apart right now. I am so proud of what you've done today. I'm so proud of what you're going to do. I can't wait to be out there with you. I want to give you more of your time, but I just want to express my deep, heartfelt gratitude and the fire that you put in all of us candidates to get out there and take out whoever they want to put up against us. But I got to tell you, I know all these candidates, if they want to send a right-winger up against us, they better pack a lunch, because we're bringing comfortable shoes and brass knuckles.
Yes!
Thank you, Gary.